Hello. Good. Good morning. I guess it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Technicality there. I was going to stream an hour ago, but then I decided to make some food. I don't know, because I was hungry, so I ate. This stream's not going to be a very long one anyway. We're doing the last part of chapter 4, which is just like the final day, which is mainly just a bunch of bosses. So, why did Evan send me Xenoblade Chronicles 2 cutscene 044, the bringer of chaos? Why did he send me this? What is the reason for... What is the reason for this? Anyways. He'll explain it. Okay. I am gonna be starting the game real soon. What I wanted to say is today the English at least on the Brace Your Guild site, the English boxes for the Trails trading card game, the booster boxes, they released, so I bought a booster box. So I'm gonna have some Trails cards coming here at some point in time. Will I do a stream of it? I don't think so. My webcam is not exactly the best piece of technology for doing card openings. So probably not. But I'm just letting you know that I'm getting those cards. So those cards will be shipping out to me at some point in time. What else? I've been playing Tales of Xillia Remastered. That game's base. That remaster is base as fuck. It's so good. I like 15 hours in. Then I just finished doing everything in Jude's hometown. So that game is I love that game. I love it so much. But I'm playing that. But yeah. We are going to it's like my favorite. This is my favorite track from Azure. It's so good. It's just so good. What up, Frank? How's it going? How is it going? Yeah. We're just gonna start up. I kind of want to get through this chapter. Oh, sorry, because then I'll be on the final chapter, which means I'll be like a couple of streams away from beating the game. I forget. Well, actually, no, we won't be on the final chapter. We'll be on fragments which is who do we fight during Fragment? Ooh, that is who we fight during Fragment. Oh. Damn, that's all. Goddamn. Fragments isn't super long. And then you have the finale, and the finale is long. The finale is very long. Also, who you fight during the finale is also insane. Obviously, it's insane. It's the finale of a Trails game. Why wouldn't it be insane? I thought you fought. Okay, so I thought you fought. I'm searching the finale because I was pretty sure you fought a couple of people in the Stargazer's Tower, but it looks like you only fight Nay-9S. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't scroll down far enough. I did not scroll down far enough. I did not scroll down far enough. Oh no. Stargazer's Tower is not going to be fun. Next chapter. Not going to be fun at all. Let me. Where's my OBS at? All good. Had a root canal. Ooh. I won't lie. I need teeth work done. But I hate going to the dentist. And I really need to. I have to my top 2 wisdom teeth are very what's the word? Very bad. Like they don't hurt or anything. It's just they have massive cavities on them. I just don't go to the dentist. For better or worse. Papa. Fuck, we'll give you the emerald. I think this gives me scent. Warp. Right. So, we learned Arios is is a secretary to President President Peter Croy. So yeah. There's a cat on this floor that I need to talk to. Oh. Marcy? Who the fuck is Marcy? Oh. I'm scheduled to leave Crossbell today. As I didn't have much time to pack, I couldn't fit this book anywhere. Can you take it? You can take it if you'd like. Oh yeah. Sunshine on yes. 11. Oh, hello everyone. You would be the special sports section, correct? As I'm sure you've heard by now, the CPD is being restructured into the branch of the Crossbell Defense Force. There's currently a meeting taking place on the second floor outlining the systems of each of the section chiefs. We ask that you return to your base of operations and remain there until further instructions arrive. Sure. You're free to move about the first floor, but please refrain from causing a disturbance. If your actions are deemed suspicious, we will not hesitate to take you into custody. Understood? Being awfully coercive. I don't think any of the others down here are fixing to cross them. That was one heck of a speech. I never expected Croix to go from mayor to our very first president. Crossbell Defense Force has swag, yeah. Not to mention those bold statements made against Erebony and Calvert. They've been feuding in secret with our state. Do you suppose that accident back then had something to do with it? Down with Erebony and Calvert! When was the last time anyone ever stood up for Crossbell like that? Compared to President Croix, our Diet members are all a pack of domesticated dogs. Sure, a few of them were upstanding on the upstanding side, like Speaker McDowell, but we've never had a leader this powerful before. Not only that, he's appointed Crossbell's very own guardian, Arius McClade, as Secretary of Defense. I can't think of a single person better suited to be at the helm of the state's protection. Now we'll have nothing left to fear. Our independence may not be a pipe dream after all. I'm sure everything will be fine as long as we leave President Croix. Yeah, with him as our leader, we won't have to be afraid of Erebony or Calvert. Thank you, President Croix. You're a hero, President Croix. 3 cheers for President Croix! Hurrah! Hooray, President Croix! Hooray, President Croix! Hooray for Crossbell! Hooray for President Croix! Hooray for Crossbell! It's getting out of control. It's not as though I can't understand how they feel, though. Trouble is bound to follow if they become overly zealous. Well, I'm sure the defense force here will have things under control in no time. Yeah, we should go. Look over there. They stationed guys from the CDF in front of the tower, eh? And not just a few of them. This is where Uncle Dieter made his Declaration of Independence. This increase in security is no surprise. Is that you, Randy? Oh, Carter! I didn't even recognize you out there all decked in white. Oh, so they transferred you from Bellegarde? Yeah, they had to move some of us from the border gate to guard the president's address. Loggins is patrolling somewhere around here too. Oh, cool. Oh, he was one of Randy's colleagues, right? Yes, I believe they were friends during this time at the CGF. I think it's been pretty hectic since all this went down. The guardsmen were all pretty surprised when we were told we were to put on these uniforms. I know what you mean. We had no idea it was coming down the pipe too, either. They look pretty sleek though, almost like this has been in the works for a while. Yeah, I'm sure the president has been looking forward to this day. The defense force is hoping to get some equipment upgrades too. We've got to buckle down and prove we deserve it. Right? All right. The defense force soldiers seem to be in favor of the turn of events. Well, the CGF has always lacked things most armed forces would have. It's only natural for them to welcome the changes from their perspective. Well, in that case, in case you hadn't heard, the defense force has shaken up the structure of command to be more like the other armies on the continent. All current ranks are carrying over, but our day-to-day operations are going to be a lot more stricter, like proper military. I know we were pretty lax about using ranks back in the day, but I don't think that would apply now. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I wonder if Miriel give me an earful for not calling her second lieutenant next time I see her. Yeah, not like I haven't already been. Guess some things never change. Is getting under her skin all you can think about? Yeah, I don't think you'll have to worry about that anymore. What's that supposed to mean? Said ranks are carrying over, so she'll still be a second lieutenant, wouldn't she? That's not what I mean. There's something you should know, Randy. Mirie... Carter, watch what you say to outsiders. Yes, sir. Sorry, Randy, but I'll have to go, I have to give you the details some other time if you don't find out before then, that is. I'm not sure what's going on, but my bad. I didn't mean to get you chewed out. Oh, it's all good, don't worry. That reminds me, isn't the police going to be folding into the defense force too? We'll be wearing the same uniform in the near future. How about that? Ooh. That's one more thing to worry about. We should excuse ourselves. Yeah, let's go. I didn't realize that was a I didn't realize there was a monster there, but I've been hot cheese pizza. There you go. Got the recipe for it. Alright, let's see here. I'm missing some recipes. Oh no, what am I missing? Prickly seed and beast well. Well, I mean, I can get beast well. Downtown district. I can get beast flesh from here. And then I think we get prickly seed from do you also have prickly seed? It does. Okay. I'm missing four recipes. Let me see here. Let me see if these are recipes that I've missed. Okay, medicinal mapo tofu. Long Lao Tavern head chef after obtaining the other 23 episodes. Okay, I have not missed that yet. What's after salmon and steak? Examine the cookbook on the second floor of Le Letizier Inn Lodge. Can I go there right now?
Yosh, 行くか。どこに行こうかな。
No. Can't go anywhere. Can't leave. Can't leave the city. Okay. What's after fresh sandwich? Picnic lunchbox during the finale. Okay, I can only get that during the finale. And after rich cappuccino. Found in a crate in the crate area, Belgard Gate, during the finale. Okay. Very small time frame to obtain. But it's during the finale. All right, so I'm not. The only one I'm missing that I could possibly not get is the braised stew. So let's hope I haven't missed that one yet. I actually want to see what Ashley and them are saying. Mama and I talked it over and we decided to stay in Crossbell. If you guys want something, just give me a shout. Alright. Oh, an independent Crossbell, eh? That banker's got some crazy ideas. Hey, Red, be careful, alright? A fight's a-coming. I can smell it in the wind. Preaching to the choir. No way those pals in the to the east and west are just gonna bite their tongue. Yeah. Well, you know where I stand. Arms dealers live for times like these. I consider catching the last train at a Crossbell, but I wouldn't want to miss out on the fun now. So where's Abbas at? What are you guys doing? Everyone in the city is going wild over Christ. Oh no, because Wazi's missing as well. You know what? Yeah. Abbas and Wazi are out doing stuff. Dana, how have the rest of the Saber Vipers been? Okay for the most part. Koki got hurt the worst, but even he regained consciousness. The others are getting discharged, so they'll be back in downtown district soon. It'll probably take some time again before we're up and running, though. Still, I figured if I wait here long enough, they'll return eventually, right? You know, yeah, hopefully so. Yeah, man, Risha bounced. What's up, Gable? How could this happen to Crossbell? If we go to war with Calvert, then I really might never see Risha again. Where could she be? What do you dingbats have to say? Ours is so hot! I know, right? And that new uniform, red and gray, it's so totally his color. No matter what happens, I think we're just gonna be fine with we're gonna be fine with Arios. Yeah, well, wasn't that a dress something? Never expected him to chuck the proverbial gauntlet down in front of the Erebonian Calvard. I didn't know that what either boy has up his sleeve, but neither country is gonna take this line down, that's for sure. Well, I should haul everything in my warehouse to safety while I can. I wouldn't want any of my antiques getting caught in the crossbow. Yeah. Oh, I mean, there should be nobody in here. There should be, like... Oh, what's up, Sully, actually? Okay, Nikolai, Sully, you're good to continue. Got it. You ready, Sully? Yeah, first do the step and then jump. I look like they're focused on rehearsal. I'm just hitting up notable spots. What the Hayworths have to say. What could possibly happen next? I don't care what becomes of me, but God is forbid anything terrible happens or befalls Colin or Harold. Mama and Papa look so worried. I thought today was supposed to be fun. What's going on? Harold up here? So where's Harold at? Where's Harold Day at? Oh, there he is. Oh, Mr. Hayworth. Are you going somewhere? Yes, the people of Morocco invited me to their village after all the help I've given them. At Ian's recommendation, I accepted. My family and I were planning to stay there for a little while, but I wasn't expecting there to be such drastic news on the day we were scheduled to leave. That's very true. We're all here. We're all in shock right now. No one can blame you for taking a free vacation, though. We could all use one with this craziness going down. He has a point. You've been relentlessly at work for what seems to be an eternity. I won't deny it. But I can't sit still with the way things are. I'll be coming straight back after I drop Sophia and Colin off in Amorica. Plenty of people I'm indebted to are in trouble, and I won't abandon them for my own leisure while chaos envelops the state. That's understandable. I wish I could say you're overthinking it, but with everything that and that everything will be all right. But there's no telling what could happen. Drive safe, Mr. Hayworth. I will, Lloyd. Don't let your work put you in too much danger. Hello, SSS. I assume you watched Diener's address. Yes, we did. And you must be rather confused with the sudden turn in events. Your expression speaks volume. Same is likely true for most of the populace right now. Erebony and Calvert's feud in the shadows of our home, however, a truth that we must all accept. You mean to say that they really were the cause of those incidents Uncle Dieter mentioned? Indeed, I do. For decades, our state has turned a blind eye to foreign transgressions in the name of preserving false peace and prosperity. Those are the sins Dieter spoke of, and the ones that each of us Crossbellans bear. Only by asserting our independence will we be able to face such truth. I didn't realize you felt that way, Mr. Grimwood. My apologies. I didn't intend it to sound so brash. Perhaps the president's address has impacted me more profoundly than I thought. Nevertheless, the die has already been cast. Time has come for each and every person in Crossbell to consider our next course of action. I think that's everyone of terrible note. Oh. Where the hell is Geofront Sector C? Oh, okay, that was the one that I beat, okay. Check. No. Enemies attacked on the field are slow. Ooh. to the main story, but I was in Grace Field on East Street. Next up.
ごめんください。
失礼します。
あなたたち。
いや、ロイドたちか。やれやれ。揃いも揃ってしけた面並べてんな。
余計なお世話だ。と言いたいところだが。
Normally, I tell you to mind your own damn business. Oh, calm down there, Wenzel.
よりにもよってなんでアリオスさんが本当にそんな気配は全然なかったものね。強いて言うならオルキスタワーを訪れることが最近多かったくらいかしら。
そうね。あくまで今後のギルドの対応を協議しに行ってたはずだけど、まさかこんな段取りを話し合っていたなんて。
実はそのあたりをお聞きし、アリオスさんはまだギルドに所属してるんですか？
昨夜いきなり辞表を出して遊撃士のエンブレムを返してきたわ。持っていた仕事は全部片付けて、今後の対応策も出してくれたのは。
そうだったんですか。確かにアリオスさんらしい几帳面さです。
だがこのように唐突に辞めるのはさすがに問題だろう。しかもクロスベル独立国の国防軍の長官などと。
こう言ってはなんだけど、エレボニアの反応が怖いわね。資産凍結なんていう脅迫すらしてしまっている状態だし。そうだね。共和国の反応も怖いな。
だがアリオスさんの気持ちも。
スコット、
どういうこと？
俺もアリオスさんと
Yeah, what
同
do you
じ
mean, Scott?
クロスベル市の出身だが、確かに演説にもあったような原因不明の不可解な事故は年に 1,2 回は起きていたんだ。本当のことはわからないけど、皆帝国か共和国絡みで起きたことだとは。
それは
まあここ最近はそうした事故は起きてないが、5年前アリオスさんの奥さんとしずくちゃんが巻き込まれた事故が最後と言えるかもしれないな。
ひょっとして
5年前に表通りで起きた。当初はオーバルエンジンの暴走と可燃性の積み荷が原因とされ、そしてその事故に巻き込まれて奥さんの。
そういう顛末だ。
断片的な情報はある程度は聞いていましたが、それでアリオスさんは警察を辞めてギル。
私もアリオスとはその後からの付き合いだけど、彼一言も言わなかったけどずっと引っかかってたんでしょうね。そう考えると、今回の大役を引き受けたのも。
ミシェルさん、失礼は承知で尋ねますが、アリオスさんのスケジュールで。
ロイド君、
国防軍の司令長官いきなり引き受けるにはあまりに重すぎる役目だと思います。多分ビータ市長、いや大統領との間で、それも最近ではなくしばらく前から。
ミシェル、
まさか本当なのか？
確かに行き先など報告と食い違っていることはたまにあったわ。あれだけ仕事を抱えてたら当然だとは思ってたけど。
Yeah, they've been planning this for a fucking
考えてみれ
while.
ばアリオスが報告を間違うなんて不自然極まりないのよね。
それじゃあそうした時間にディーター市長とコンタクトを。
その可能性は考えられ。ロイド君さすがね。怖いくらいの洞察力だわ。
いえ、失礼なことを言ってすみません。失礼ついでにお聞きしますけど、そうしたアリオスさんの行き先や半年以上前で覚えはありませんか
You remember any instances of that from more than half a year ago?
半年以上前ってまだディーターさんが市長にもなっていませんが。
あ、でもあれがあったか。
あれ？
創立記念祭の最終日よ。
Final day of the anniversary
彼仕事で
festival.
レミフェリアに出張することになってたんだけど、それを急遽キャンセルしたのを報告し損なってたのよ。後で気づいて聞いてみたら、 忙しくて報告し損なったって言って何か気になるの？
まあ、あの記念祭は殺人的な忙しさだったし。
報告に齟齬があったとしても無理もないと思うが。
記念祭の最終日といえばあれ
Day
が
of
あ
the
りました
auction.
けど。
それがどうつながってるんだ？
わからない。でも何かつながりそうな気がする。今まで俺たちが忙しさのあまり見過ごしていた点と点が。すみません。はい、こちらクロスベル。
クロスベル国防軍特務支援課の間違いじゃないのか？
Who the fuck is this?
あなたは。
さて私は誰でしょう？
Oh, it's Lecter.
正解された方には漏れなく合格。
くだらないクイズは結構です。一体どの面を下げて？
やれやれ、嫌われたもんだな。派手なことになってるみたいだが、ちょっと会って話せないか。ま、損はさせないと思うぜ。
Chinese? No, it's Lecter.
わかりました。
クリムゾン商会、いや、元ルバーチェ商会、あそこの会長室にするか。
地下のあそこですか。
Nah.
わかり。
そんじゃ。
もしかして行方不明のザオシとか？
Lectorio.
そういえばこの前ランディさんがいなくなったと。
そうだったのか。
Right. Wait, was that Sal? That didn't sound like Sal.
いや、違う。帝国軍のレクター大尉だ。
No, that's what I thought. I was like, what? That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute, wait, that was Sal? That didn't sound nothing like Sal. Whatever. No, it was Lecter. Cause he asked, "What are you doing back in Crossbell?"
あの人またクロスベルに来ていたんですか？
確かにどの面下げてって感じだな。
どうやら旧ルバーチ商会で赤い星座とのつながりを考えるととても油断はできないけど。
I was like, Sal. I
行くだけ行ってみよう。
what? Was that Sal's voice?
だな。
虎穴にいらずんば準備だけは。
あなたたちも大変。
どうやら面倒な相手とやり合う。
情報局のアランドールか。恐ろしく厄介な若造らしいが。
厳しそうなら助立ちするから。
そうね。ありがとうございます。手に負えなさそうだった。
I was like, wait a minute, is this? I was like, Frank, are you in this game gaslighting me? The thing in that it's fucking Sal. Prince Albert was a wise man. Let's see. Got a hidden quest. Oh, okay. I like how I can specifically go to Maine's Mountain Pass for some reason. I can specifically go to the cathedral. Wait, where's Rias at? Oh, hey, it's late. Is that you, Lloyd? Hey, Auntie, are you here to pray? You know, Cecile came to visit us at the SSS building earlier. Did she now? I should drop by and talk with her on my way back then. I came here because I'm worried about what's going to happen to Crossbell. To tell you the truth, we're a little lost ourselves. Still, no matter what shape Crossbell takes us in the future, the SSS mission isn't going to change. We'll always fight to protect Crossbell. He's absolutely right. Without a doubt. Nail on the head, my man. Just listen to you four. You've all grown so much this year. In fact, I was just chatting together like this makes me feel a little more relieved. Wait, where's Rias at? Rias is missing. Sister Rias made her departure from Crossbell the other day. I believe she was called back to the holy city of Arteria. Ellie, do you think it's because of her duties as a member of a Grosbetter? I imagine so. Though, beyond that, I can't hazard a guess as to what it really entails. Ooh. Nielsen, what are you doing at brother? What are you doing at my big bro's grave? Mr. Nielsen? Is that you, Lloyd? Oh, this grave belongs to Lloyd's brother, older brother. Were you here? You were here visiting him, weren't you? That's right. There was something I wanted to speak to Guy about. You wanted to talk to my brother? Yeah, I wish to tell him about the raid and the Declaration of Independence and President Croix's speech. The people of Crossbell are facing a are all facing in a singular direction, irrespective of their own personal emotions. It's for that reason that I am opting to go against the grain and ponder the darkness of the path ahead. Darkness of the past, you mean? Yes, I'm referring to the murder of your older brother, Detective Guy Bannings. I beg your pardon? Guy's death. Well, where's this coming from? Why now? Or are you saying that there's never been a more perfect time? What exactly is it that you know, Mr. Nielsen? Lloyd, Special Support Section. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like for us to head elsewhere so we can review the case together. How does that sound? Reading Nielsen's proposal. Alright, if you're willing, then so are we. Thank you for your cooperation. It just so happens that I have the perfect place in mind. Let's head our way back to the city. Out of curiosity, Mr. Nielsen, why come to Garante specifically? 3 years ago, Guy and I agreed to meet here for another one of our friendly exchanges of information. It was shortly before that meeting when I learned of his death. Oh, that explains it. The secret behind the cult incident, the arrest of the Imperial and Republic factions Diet members, the election of a new mayor, the inaugural meeting of the Western Maria Trade Conference, the raid on Crossbell City, and now the declaration of Crossbell independence. While each of these events may appear isolated on the surface, in truth, they are closely intertwined. In other words, they're all pieces of a much larger puzzle. A larger puzzle, really? Yes. We're here to unpack. We're one to unpack the bigger picture behind them. The rest of the pieces will surely fall together. Doing so will shed a new light on the murder of Guy Banning. That is why I proposed this case review. I understand, however, if you would rather spare yourself the heartache, Lloyd. No, I'm all right. Lloyd, are you certain of this? Don't forget, time ain't exactly on our side today. We should get the show on the road. That's perfectly fine with me. Let's begin. First and foremost, we should examine the conditions under which a guy's body was discovered. It was a rainy day 3 years ago at Orcus Tower's construction site. The time of death was estimated to be just past dawn, though the body was not discovered until late that night. As for cause of death, it was hemorrhagic shock. A bullet from an orbital gun pierced him from behind, straight through the heart. Let me go ban this thingy in Twitch chat. That's what we do. We just ban. Oh, Streamlabs timed out. No, Streamlabs, you gotta ban these people. All right, you gotta ban them. You can't just time out the link just because they're linked. You gotta ban them. Albano. Okay, back to that. Does all of that seem correct? Yes, that's right. He was shot in the back? Damn, what the hell? Now let us reconstruct the scene of the scene of the crime at the time his body was found. To begin, there were signs of a fierce struggle throughout the area. However, the only physical evidence left behind was Guy's body itself. Not only was his favorite pair of tonfas absent from the locus delict, but the CPD badge he was so proudly wore on his chest was missing as well. I have come to understand that this badge was recently recovered. It is true that it was taken by the member of the organized crime syndicate known as Ravache. Yes, we found it in Marconi's office, and he later confirmed it. The mafioso in question even confessed to lifting the badge off the body after the cult incident was resolved. I see. However, that was, as you said, after the fact. As far as eyewitnesses go, there were none. At the time, construction work had been suspended, and no staff were present on the site. The time of day, the time of day, and environmental factors were also unfavorable. It was the break of dawn in the midst of a blustery thunderstorm. Because of that, there was no reason for anyone to approach the scene, much less witness the actual murder. To make matters worse, Guy never informed anyone where he was heading prior to the incident, and that's where my trail goes cold. What you just heard is the entirety of what I managed to gather the past 3 years. That is, unless you have anything to add, Lloyd. No, I don't think so. You covered everything I knew, too. Mr. Nielsen's penchant for gathering information never ceases to amaze me. Yes, though, in this case, it would seem Guy was not just a source to him, but a dear friend as well. That may explain why he has such a vested interest in a cold case like this. Very well. Why don't we move on to the case review then? If we are to unravel this mystery, we must first carefully consider the potential culprits. The obvious place to start would be to go over the most likely suspects, namely Ravache and the DG cult. Do you believe that either of them might be the perpetrator? It couldn't be either of them. No, it couldn't have been either of them. As far as the Mafia goes, Marconi denied that he and his men were responsible. Of course, his word only means so much on its own. But Joachim told us that although he arranged for Ravache to kill my brother, they failed. Garcia Rossi admitted to him that when Marconi died, Marconi tried to take credit. There's also no evidence of either of their subordinates went behind their backs to carry on the hit. Not only that, but Guy was also already investigating both the Mafia and Joachim. His defenses were up. He would have never put himself in a position where either of them could make an attempt on his life. I just can't fathom that being the case. You gotta agree, chances are slim. Everything we've come to learn about the dude says he wasn't just ballsy, but he was also a damn good detective too. That he was. I could never believe for a second that he died fighting the Mafia or the cult. I feel just the same as same way myself. The elements of this case would appear to point elsewhere. The theory may have held water prior to the cold incident, but at this point, we can safely rule out both Ravash and the cold. So let's move down the list. Could he have been assassinated on behalf of one of the two major parties? By a Diet member from the Imperial Republican faction, say? Or one of the government officials that they aligned with? Or perhaps a foreign intelligence officer? Do you think that any of this is possible to kill Guy? Might it fit any of those categories? Not very likely. No, I think it's pretty unlikely. It's true there have always been corrupt officials within Crossbell with ties to the two major powers. And it's also true that my brother was quick to push against the injustices they committed. But we can now say for certain that the spies far from both countries were making frequent visits to Crossbell around that time. As much as I believe in my brother, he was in no real position to touch them. They couldn't have viewed him as a serious threat. Fortunately, you're probably right. As much as I hate to admit it, either nation could apply tremendous pressure on the CPD through the state government if they really wanted to. Especially under the old administration when Guy was alive, it would have been far too easy. Yeah, it just doesn't fit. Why go to the effort of luring him out and killing him? Luring one single detective when bureaucratic red tape is effective enough as it is. A high-risk, non-reward maneuver like that wouldn't have been worth it, no matter how much of a thorn they are on their side. Well, let's say, and I'm just talking hypotheticals here, that Lloyd's bro was in contact with one of those guys. He still wouldn't walk into a obvious trap, all the same. Impressively deduced. I have nothing more to say on the subject. And with that move, let's move on to our final possibilities. Out of a sizable pool of potential suspects, we've eliminated every one of them so far. Tell me, who else do you suppose could fit the profile of Guy's killer? A personal acquaintance. The guy was still aware of them, no doubt, but it had to have been someone he knew well. That's the only answer that fits. Huh? Are you serious? What brings you to that conclusion? Well, first of all, Guy never revealed to anyone where he was going before. That leads me to believe that he was confident in his ability to handle the situation alone. And the only reason he could feel that way is if they were meeting someone he already knew personally. That's true. Whether Guy was asked to go there or whether meeting was the idea of is impossible to say. But consider where they met, an empty construction site. Clearly, whatever they had planned to discuss was important. They didn't want anybody to hear what they were talking about. It's possible the conversation went sideways and that it broke down to a point of no return. Maybe that's why the killer took his life. And what conversation would that be? Honestly, I don't have the slightest clue. But whatever it was, it cost him his life. And that means it was grave enough to silence him forever. I don't use this word lightly, but it might have been linked to some deep conspiracy of some kind. Conspiracy? When we begin the review, you said that unpacking a bigger picture would shed new light on this case. At that moment, I felt like something clicked in the way in the back of my head. Did you know? Yeah, I just can't get past the idea that my brother was close in on some secret plot. A plot concocted by someone connected to the DG cult, Mafia, the Empire, and the Republic, yet also separate from them. Whoever it was, they couldn't allow Guy to interfere. Chances are that conspiracy is still alive and well to this day. That doesn't sound like the most logical explanations. Connected, but also separate. Are you saying this conspiracy is still ongoing? It's hard to draw other conclusion. The killer is still at large, after all. That fact alone is enough to tell. That whatever they killed the guy over is a long ways from settled. Hold on a second. Sorry, was that too far-fetched? No, not at all. I think your reasoning is perfectly sound. Let me ask you this, Lloyd. As we're reviewing this case, did any particular suspect come to mind? One who could, in theory, have called Guy out at the construction site and murdered him 3 years ago? No, unfortunately not. To his credit, Guy was popular. Even if we narrow it down to those people that knew him personally, there's still a lot of people. There's also two other key details. His back was turned when it happened, and his tonfas were removed from the scene after. I suspect that both of those facts are vital to figuring out what really happened that day. Then again, if that evidence alone was enough to identify a killer, the First Division would have solved this case 3 years ago. Fair assessment. Unfortunately, not every clue has been revealed, so the culprit cannot be identified. However, I think there's one thing has been made very clear. The only person who can uncover those final missing pieces and solve this puzzle is you, Lloyd. Nielsen? Right, and I intend to do just that. Glad to hear it. It's strange, but I suddenly feel as though I've made good on my promise to share intel with Guy here 3 years ago. I owe you all my deepest gratitude and indulge me for indulging me with this new review session. Not at all. If anything, we should be the one thanking you. You're too kind. Now, if you'll excuse me, I greatly anticipate hearing about your future exploits, SSS. Dude, in the next Trails game, I'm betting Nielsen's gonna be there. I'm betting it. He's gonna be there. They might reveal him to be the Anguis. Like, finally. Might be onto something, Tio. Keeping his promise to my brother may have been his real goal. And I'm glad we took the time to speak with him. I can't help but agree. You said it. Come on, let's get cracking. And all that hashing out's got me fired up. Okay, next stop, Don's room. All right, the Ravash & Co., right? Or not Ravash & Co., Crimson & Co. Point of no return for the chapter.
もう誰もいないみたいだな。
警察でも 施錠だけして放置していた。
わざわざ呼びつけたってことはピッキングでもしやがる。
とにかく入ってみましょう。どうやら先に来ている。
ああ、慎重。
Do I have everything? Yep.
帝国軍情報局所属。油断できる相手じゃない。
Oh, wait.
帝国軍油断できる。
Open the door and enter. Oh, Lecter?
よう、ご苦労さん。どうやら国防軍の連中は引き連れてないみたいだな。
だからといってあなたを捕まえるつもりがないと思わない方がいいですよ。
赤い星座の所業、あなたにも関係がないとは言わせません。
担当直入に聞くぜ。なんでクロスベルに現れた？それとおじきたち。赤い星座はどこに行った？
クライアントならばもちろんご存知ですよね。
ああ、まずは最初の俺が来たのは今日。テートからの始発でな。もちろんギリアスのおっさんの指示によるものだ。
鉄血宰相の。
どういう目的で？
その前にあんたらに耳寄りな情報を教え。今日の午後くらいに帝国軍が侵攻してくるぞ。
Ooh, the Imperial Army is planning to invade Crossbell this afternoon.
冗談きついです。
いや、この状況じゃ本当だとしてもおかしくねえ。もちろんベルガード門からだな。
ああ、すでにガレリア要塞に機構師団が集結し、たかだか1個最新の重戦車が揃ってるから、クロスベルの装甲車くらいは余裕で蹴散らすだろうな。
Unfortunately, that's going to be delayed for about a month.
すぐに警備隊に、国防軍に伝えないと。
いや、とっくに一応事前の通達は実習政府に言って。なのにリーダーのおっさんは IBC の資産凍結を撤回せず、大統領なんかに侵攻してくる帝国軍を防ぐのが不可能なのは分かっているはずなのに。それが俺が改めてクロスベル入りした理由ってわけだ。
おい、どういうことだ？その状況でアリオスのおっさんを国防軍の長官に任命してどうなる？
What good is appointing Arios as commander-in-chief of the defense force going to do against those guys?
いくらアリオスさんでも戦車相手に戦えるわけがないし、どう考えても何か切り札があると。
もしかして共和国と和解して帝国軍への牽制を。
Novartis has designed.
もしそうだったら大統領、あくまでカルバードとも本気。
ええ、そうでしょうね。
Kilika? Hey!
あなたは
キリカさんじゃないっすか。
お久しぶり。
Hot babe alert! Hot babe alert!
アランドール大尉も遅れてすまなかったわね。
Man, there's an unfortunate thing about Kilika. I don't like her English voice in Sky, which is still in the Sky remake, which is her English voice in the Calvard game. I just don't like it.
俺も来たばかりだし気にしないでくれ。そっちの様子はどうよ？
おおむね予想通りの進行ね。現在アルタイル市の郊外に空挺機構師団が展開しているわ。
共和国軍も。
空挺機構師団ってことは 戦
You're
車
gonna
と飛
sandwich
行艇の
us.
混成部。
ええ、機動力のある新型戦車とガンシップの組み合わせ、カルバード軍の中でも最高の機動力を誇っているわ。
そんな。
挟み撃ちということですか？
ええ、あなたたちにとっては不本意な事態でしょうけど。
We still haven't hit the end of obviously still haven't hit the end of Cold Steel 1
でも
in here yet.
この状況になるのは少し考えればわかるはずよ。
I actually think the festival in Cold Steel 1 is going on right
に
now.
もかかわらず、ディーター・クロイスは一切の妥協なく強硬姿勢に出た。これは一体どういうことかしら。
それと
Or is about to be
もう
going
一
on
つ
right now.
2番目の質問について。
2番目。
赤い星座の行方か。
ああ、答えは俺たちだって全然知らないんだな。
ここまでぶっちゃけておいて、それは
クロスベルで暴れた後、契約は終了したってことか。
いや、赤い星座は通商会議の時、帝国政府と契約を結んでいた。契約内容は最小の命を。それは。
ああ、連中もそう言ってたろ。
でも帝国政府との契約はその時に切れていたんですか？
それって。
まさか。
ロイド、やっぱりあんた割と諜報に向いてるかもな。
Are you sure you don't want to work for the
もう
Imperial
少し
government?
性格が悪ければだ。
それじゃ。
答えは通商会議以降、帝国政府は赤い星座と関わりはない。にもかかわらず連中がクロスベルに残ってたのはこちらも妙だと思っていたが、まさかあんなことをいきなり
Because
ぶち
Zara
返
had
すとは
another contract.
そんな。
じゃあどうしておじきたちはあんな
まさか結社と。
いえ、かつてリベールの異変では彼らは強化傭兵という独自の戦闘部隊を運用していた。もしクロスベルを襲撃するならそういった部隊にさせたでしょ
う。なるほど。
わざわざ外部の傭兵団を雇う必要はないわけですか。
そうなると他のいかにも帝国政府が黒幕と思われるような状況でクロスベル氏を襲撃させて、そして最高ランクの両兵団と長期。
ま、そういう。
信じがたい可能性にこそ。
ちょっと待って。今の
該当しそうなのは一つしかねえだろうが。
There's only one suspect we know who kicks all those
いや、
boxes.
さすがに決めつけはまず。レクター対情報提供には感謝しますが、ここから先は。はい、特務支援課バニンクスで。よかった、ちゃんとつながって。ロイド、セシルよ。セシルね、そんな慌てて。それがさっきアリオスさんがこのビルに。アリオスさんが。それでキーヤちゃんを連れてそのまま出て行ってしまう。
This motherfucker!
私も止めようとしたんだけど、キーヤちゃんが。とにかく戻ってこられる。詳しい状況を説明。わかった。
どうしたの？
お前すげえ。
アリオスさんが支援課に来て。
なんだと。
一体どうして？
とにかく支援課に戻ろう。キリカさん、レクターさん、俺たちは
ええ、気をつけて。
やっぱあの嬢ちゃんが全ての鍵だったな。間に合うと思うか？
そうね。多分難しいでしょう。
Fuck Arius and that piece of shit motherfucker.
ロイド。
それでキーヤは
アリオスさんに連れて行かれた。あの白い迎えに来たって声をかけたらキーヤちゃん。
そんじゃ希望は。
でもあなたたちに無断でというのも変だったから大丈夫だから。それで警戒してたサイト君もおとなしくなっちゃった。そういえば2人がいなくなってからひょっとしたら2人。
どういうことだ。
しずくちゃんのことで約束でもあったのかしら。
私もそう思ったんだけど、ミシュラムに行くようなことを
ミシュラム。
ええ、つまり
ここ数日ミシュラム方面はそんなところにわざわざ。
やっぱ普通。
追いかけましょう。
ああ、なんとかボートを調達しよう。セシルね、ごめん。とにかく追いかけてみるよ。
ええ、気をつけて。アリオスさんもキーヤちゃんも多分よほどの事情があると。
わかった。
とにかく追いついてその事情を聞かないと。
Yeah, we procured a boat pretty
な
quickly.
んとか警察のボートを確保できたのは良かったけど、どうやらミシュラムは完全に封鎖されたそうですね。テーマパークや各種ショップの常駐スタッフも退去したとか。
例の湿地帯に向かった可能性もあったが、こりゃ間違いなくミシュラムが正解だろうな。
エリー、マリアベルさんとは。
ええ、ここ数日なかなか IBC ビル爆破の後始末で忙しかったみたいだけど。
あのお嬢さんはともかく、レクターの野郎とキリカさんがほのめかしたあれは本当なのか。
クロスベル襲撃の真の黒幕がディーター・クロイス市長。いえ、ロイド、私に気を使う必要はないわ。昨日からおじい様との連絡が取れていないのだけど、執事のヘルマンさんはもしかしたらそれは。
完全に黒じゃねえか。
But I did manage to get in touch with Helmer. Said there's possibly he's been detained.
ディーター市長が一連の事件の黒幕。そう考えると全ての辻褄がその場合、赤い星座や結社は彼の雇った実動部隊ないし協力者、魔人化したバルドや場合によっては教団すらも。
DJ 教団も。
バルドはともかくヨアヒムまでもってことかよ。
そんな。でも
He has more than just ties with Joachim.
直接のつながりがあった可能性は低いだろう。ユア姫の言動から判断する限りだが、彼自身が気づかない形。
そういえば太陽の砦からキーヤちゃんを連れ去って。
そしてシュバルツオークションの考えてみりゃ誰の仕業にしたって陰や結社クラスの連中。
はい、特務支援課。
よっしゃ、繋がったか。ティオにも聞かせたいから。
夜中。
ヨナ、どうしたんですか。
どうしたもこうしたもないって。クロスベルの動力ネットだけど、とんでもない化け物が潜んでるぞ。
化け物。
最初はネットワークの終焉に変なデータ構造体を意味不明な配列だったから、よくよく調べてみたら例の結社が使っていたコードを進化させたものが使われてたんだ。
It was running on the souped up version of the code the society using.
アストラルコ、つまり結社が仕掛けた何らかの。
いや、日付を見る限り5年近く前からのものだ。確か動力ネットが導入されたのもそのあたりじゃなく。
ええ、動力ネットの導入を自治州政府に提案したのは
IBC that proposed the establishment of the
そ
World
の結
Network.
果、
Yeah.
財団の技術が導入され IBC も深く関わって、それこそネットワークの基幹部分を。
おいおい、ってことは
ヨナ、その化け物とは何なんだ。そいつのせいで。
それは解析。ただ動力ネットの全領域を覆い尽くすような巨大なシステムなのは、しかもそれと連動するようにリアルなシステムも用意されて。
リアルということは動力ネットの。
ああ、ジオフロントの全区、それとオルキスタワーを結んでミシュラム方面までつなげる仕掛け。
ミシュラム。
その名前が出
とにかく解析できたらまた連絡する。何してんのか知んねえけど。
おいおい、つながりすぎじゃねえか。
どんな目的のシステムかは財団や結社以外でそれだけの。
今はこのまま ミシュラキーヤもアリオスさんも
It's taking us forever to get the Michelin. Goddamn. I had like 3 conversations. Uh-oh. Bell's ringing.
This これは鏡の城の最上階にあった。
なんか水面もぼんやり光ってよすけ。
どうやらレイアそれも奥に。
そうか、そちらに。
ええ。
Oh, isn't it Detective Bannon? It's a pleasure to see you. The hotel is technically closed, but we are still more than happy to accommodate you if you like. Simply notify me. You know, Arius McLean became like the new Secretary of Defense. Well, he just passed downstairs. Yeah, well. Oh, it's this thing again. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting cryptids today, boys.
上位3属性の発動も確認。
迷ってる暇はない。
了解。大型の霊視体を確認。厳重です。
わかった。
行きます。分析を高詳細データゲットです。エニグマ。おっしゃ。
そこだ。
エニグマ。
俺の番だな。そこだ。
行きます。ドライブ開始。さてと。エニグマ駆動。さてと。エニグマ駆動。
よし。いった。行くぜ。
私の番ね。エニグマはい駆動。エニグマ
俺の番だな。行ってや。
よかった。
なんでこんな場所に
わかりません。
What the hell was a crypt doing here?
この冷圧の高まりと関係していると思います。それと総員と同じく鐘の音も関係しているのかもしれないわね。
そんな場所にキーヤとにかく中に入るぞ。
はい。
God damn, look at all that pleroma grass.
プレロマソ。
イッシーの花壇が。沼地に現れた。
ぶちのめすぞ。
厳重出現。 全力で行くぞ。
了解です。任せて。
俺の番だな。
私の番です。分析を干渉再データゲットです。お返しです。
行くぞ。それ。
私の番です。ドライブ開始。それ任せて。エニグマ
よし。
駆動。
ストップ。
任せろ。
そこだ。任せてくれ。させるか。
はい。ドライブ開始。私の番ね。
行くぜ。
任せてくれ。ストップ。
行きます。ドライブ開始。
そこだ。
任せて。
任せてくれ。
おっしゃ。
さてドライブ開始。
任せてくれ。ストップ。
や任せて。エニグマ
俺の番だ。
俺の番だな。はあ。
私の番です。ドライブ開始。
それ。
さてとエニグマ
よし。
駆動。
はあ。
任せろ。
それ。
行きます。エニグマ駆動。
よし。させるか。
うっしゃ、いい感じだぜ。
ナイスファイト。
Ooh, shit.
クラフトゲットです。
Absolute Zero has been upgraded to Absolute Zero too. Call to surrender.
前にこの場所で結社のカンパネ考えてみれば。
ええ、本当に何があるの。
考えても仕方ねえ。
What the hell is call to surrender? Debilitates enemies. Oh, okay. The support ability.
鏡の城単なるテーマパークのモニュメントかと思ったが、
明らかに礼髪はそれもおそらく。確かこの城は彼女の提案で検定もまさか。
とにかく
I just hope she isn't a part of
運
this.
が良ければ最上階まで。
She may be the mastermind.
急鉱山の
城の
戦闘準備。
厳重発見。慎重に行きましょう。
わかった
了解です。
ストップ。
はい。ドライブ開始。エニグマ
任せろ。
駆動。
そこだ。
やっ
だな。エニグマそれ。
エニグマさてとエニグマ
行くぜ。
駆動
行くぞ。エニグマ駆動。
そ
や
行くぜ。
よし。はあ。
れエニグマ私の番ね。エニグマ駆動
それ。
それ
行くぞ。はあ。
おっしゃ。
はいドライブ開始や任せて
や任せてくれ。はあ。や
私の番ですエニグマ
任せろ。
私の番ねエニグマ
行くぞ。
駆動
行ってや。そこだ。
ダメです
俺の番だな。
How dare you die, Pio?
やってや。
任せろ。ほら。
助かりましたエニグマ駆動
よし。
Did I not? I guess I didn't.
それ。
Oh.
行くぜ。
He's slightly weak to herbs. Alright, that's cool.
私の番ですエニグマ駆動や
行くぞ。はあ。
任せてみんな助かりました
やこれが俺たちの力だ。
この光はどうやら霊力の粒子が上に登っているみたいですね。
正面の入り口が。
ああ。代わりに左右に入り。
何度か来たことがあったけど、これも彼女の死は奥の方から奇妙進むのなら
とにかく何としても最上階にたどり着くしかない。アリオスさんを問い詰め。
Gotta confront Ario-san.
So こです。さあ始めましょうか。
それ。
私の番です。 エニグマ任せて。エニグマ駆動。
おっしゃ。
そこだ。行くぞ。はあ。
お返しよ。
や。
任せて。はい。行きます。そこです。これで一安心です。
よし、上げていこうぜ。
They're like mini beholders.
それ。
Malignant Eye.
私の番ね。
俺の番だ。
お返しで。さて。ドライブ。
行くぞ。エニグマ駆動。
や。
や。俺の番だな。スト。よし、もう大丈夫だ。
そこです。
よし、上げていこうぜ。
Oh, these are the things we fight in Sky 3rd chapter.
それ。
はい。エニグマ。
俺の番だな。
そこだ。よし。はあ。
みんな怪我はない？
Only these ones don't explode. Things are going to become things are going in some interesting directions, eh? No wonder they called him Detour Croix. Fuck, I hate this game. Where do treasure chests come from? Well, when a carpenter and a pile of lumber love each other very much.
Mina,
行くぜ。はっ。よし、この調子で行くぞ。
ここは通らせてもらうわ。行きます。任せて。
俺の番だな。
そこだ。よし。よし、もう大丈夫だ。行くぞ、みんな。おう。
それ。
俺の番だ。
行くぜ。
さあ。エニグマ駆動。エニグマ駆動。
よし。エニグマ駆動。
任せて。エニグマ駆動。
それ。
これもみんなの勝利ですね。
Ah, good old confuse.
ここは通らせてもらうわ。
エニグマ駆動。
行くぜ。
ありがとう。
ありがとう。ドライブ開始。
や。
俺の番だな。
や。
俺の番だな。いってや。悪いな。先に行かせてもらうよ。
さあ、始めまし 私の番ね。エニグマ
俺の番だ。
それよし。
That one's a new one.
それ
任せて。エニグマはい。エニグマ
任せろ。
行くぞ。はあ、それ
さてとエニグマ良いデータが取れました。お疲れ様。
Titan armor. Let's see. ZCF and Michelin Wonderland collaborated to invent a new playground equipment, but after months of work, they all came up with was a swing and a mish. I'm dying here. Like, these puns are killing me. Let me make sure this map is correct. I guess I'm gonna call it Arcadian Ambrosia. Arcadian Ambrosia. What the fuck was that? Unsure. Tempted to run all the way back to make sure.
敵接近狙い撃つ。私の番タ
おっしゃ。
任せてそこ。
God damn.
まだ。おととい来やがれってな。
Would have been in this room. Okay, yeah, I got it. All right. Well, that's not the Crossbell bell.
やっと着いたか。
ああ、最上階だ。
でもキーヤちゃんも前に訪れた時にあの光っている大鏡の奥に
Behind a large mirror.
はいかなりの霊力がおそらくそこがシュッそう
どうやら。
ああ、みんな装備。
ええはい
が
I need to change some formation over here. Yeah, since I'm only having Ellie just spam Bark dying.
負けられない。エニグマ、駆動。
マジかよ。
Really?
さて
I should probably
Enigma Kudo. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Yoshi. これでそこだ。
任せて。助かりました。
行くぞ。
マジかよ。
よし。それ。
サンキ
よし。させるか。
おっしゃ。
行きます。
行くぞ。これが俺たちの力だ。
Criminal. Are you back because she thought I was beautiful? I think criminal's good for defensive arts deal critical damage 30%. What do I have on Ellie Pixie? Crazy ATS in battle. Oh no. No, we keep that on. We keep Pixie on Ellie.
Hey.
$95 CP though. Alright, where's my regular pizza at? Piping hot cheese pizza. Faint particles of light are being drawn to the mirror.
どうやらこのまま鏡の中に入キーや。
Wait, then what's in here then? Oh, is this a... Oh, this is the way, Okay. This is the normal way up. Like when you're actually going through the, when you're actually going, through the thing. The way we went, is the way you go through when you come in Cold Steel 3 or 4. Step inside the mirror. And Reverie.
これは
おいお。
どうして
Oh, there's Belle. Damn, already dressed up like a villain.
ようやく着きましたわね。ベル、どうしてあなたがそんな場所にいるの？簡単なことですわ。
She kind of hot.
大いなる司法を受け継いだクロイス家の末裔として。
The rightful descendant of the Croix family, the inheritors of the goddess
当然の責務を果たしているだけのこと。
大いなる司法。
まさかリベールに出現したというオーリオールと同種の
話が早いですわね。はるか昔エイドスが人間に授けたセプトテリアン、そのうちの一つを我が一族は受け継いできたのです。まあ1200年前までですが。
わけがわからねえんだが。
不幸な出来事によってエイドスの司法は失われたのです。その結果クロイス家の始祖は何としても司法を取り戻すため途方もなく遠大な計画を構想し、このクロスベルの地に巨大な式を構築することになりました。
巨大な式、まさか動力ネットを使った。
ええ、現代の動力技術とクロイス家の錬金術を融合させて生み出され、それによってようやく実現できたバカバカしいほど巨大な式です。
魔導科学による式、それに。
そうか、そういうことだったのか。
It's all coming together.
星見の塔を建造し、
Alchemists built the Stargazer's Tower and supplied the cult with their
あれはあなたたちクロイス家のことだったんだ。
でもそう考えると辻褄が合います。それじゃあキーヤちゃんが眠っていた
もちろんクロイス家が教団に提供したものですわ。彼らに信仰対象を与え気持ちよく働いてもらうために。
それじゃあやっぱり DG 教団というのは
クロイス家の目的を達するために影から誘導。
ねえ、傀儡というわけです。もっとも彼ら自身におおよそ。ああ、ちなみにこちらのアリオスさんは
我が一族とは関係ありません。今回私たちの計画に賛同してくださった
アリオスさん。
あんた正気か？こんな妄想じみた話に。
妄想じみた話か。確かにその点については俺も同意見だ。
まあひどいです。
だが彼らにその力があり、この状況を変えられるならば、俺はいくらでもその幻想に付き合うだけ。
To bring about the change that he seeks.
たとえエイドスの意志に背くことになったとしてもな。
そんな
正直途方もない話ばかりでまだ整理できていないけど、ただこれだけは言える。その妄想にキーヤを巻き込むのは
No way in hell I'm letting you drag Kia into this delusion.
キーヤ戻ってくるんだ。何をそそのかされたのか知らないけど、キーヤはキーヤだろ。そんな辛そうな顔をしてそんな椅子に座ることはないんだ。
キーヤさん、あんな風にロイドさんは言ってます。どうするつもりです？
キーヤ、
どうしたの？
希望、迷うことはねえ。いつもみたいにロイドの胸に飛び込んでこい。それが一番お前にとって安心できるんだろ。
なんで？そうね、事情はあるのだろうけど、それ以上に大切なことは絶対にないと思います。
盛り上がってるじゃない。
Now get the fuck out of here, Campanella. Those are them high quality PNGs that got stored in there.
ウロボラス、やはり彼らとつながりが。
お互い協力関係を結んでいる。皆さん、もう準備はよろしいのかしら？
満足してもらえる性能に。
金の準備もできています。あとはそちらの鍵を回す。
彼らが納得するまで待っててもいいんだけど、そろそろ時間切れみたいだよ。
あらあら。
来るか。
何を言っている？
何が時間切れだ。
決まっている。帝国軍と共和国軍の侵攻だ。
せっかくだから実況するとしましょうか。
Oh, here we go, boys. Here we go. Cutscene time. Yeah, the festival in Cold Steel 1 is going on right now. Or it is literally today. Oh no, they're gonna shoot the railway cannons at us. Whatever will we do?
し、警備隊の戦力では食いと。
それを覆せる鍵が彼女というわけだ。
Okay, theater.
ディータ。
おじさま。
結社の職務、計画への協力 感謝する。ベルニー、アリオス君もどうやら
あとは彼女に委ね。
聞いた通りだ。もう分かっているのだろう。この事態を何とかできるのは。
Here we go. Hey, it's Doovie! Doovie! Doovie's on screen! New artist and an S. And then I named Campy. This is all the orbital power going through the geofront. And being shot through the mystic core of the Orcus Tower. Auto power up an ion.
とりあえず
風の剣士通りたくばお前たちの全てをぶつけるがいい。ガイや俺セルゲイさんがそれを乗り越えられる力がお前たちにあるのかを。
ビビんな。
なんとか勝機をつかめれば。
Yeah, it may be 4-on-1, but he is a divine blade.
目標を撃破します。
お前たちの全力見せてみろ。
負けられない。
任せてくれ。
任せろ。
私の番です。分析を開始します。入手しました。
Dude, his experience is 9,999. Okay.
任せて。エニグマ。さてと。エニグマ。
俺の番だな。
With that S tablet. Mercurial bomb him.
私の番です。
And we're gonna use Zero Field.
行くぜ。
さてと。
よし。ストップ。そこだ。
Yep, that's why. Thank God I have zero field on.
任せてくれ。ストップ。
さてと。私の番ね。
任せろ。
はい。 私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。
そこよし
私の番ね。みんなありがとう。
そこだ。任せろ。
私の番です。ドライブ開始や。よし。
みんな、風よ我が力となれ。行くぞ。
そこだ。私の番ね。
Do I need to make sure that he's once he hits the 20, he will use his upcast up to the plan.
任せろ。
ほら、ありがとう。私の番です。それ、もう
いいのか。早
く。私の番ね。
よし。
I don't have Fortuna.
まだまだ。
なんとかしないと。エニグマ駆動。なんとかしないと。バースト発動。
ナイサ
ー。No, I'm out of EP. Oh my god! I should have seen. I should have seen that I was out of EP.
負けるか。
まだまだ。
なんとかしないと。なんとかしないと。
行くぜ。
エニグマ駆動。
マジかよ。
ありがとう。私の番ね。エニグマ。
俺の番だな。
エニグマ行きます。ドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。それ。ありがとう。
よもやここいいのかだ。早手。
よし。それ。
行くぜ。
ありがとう。行きます。ドライブ
風よ我が力となれ。
そこだ。
エニグマ
そこだ。
俺の番だな。
Oh, he's got a portrait.
行くぞ。はあ、すまないみんな。
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。それ
ありがとう。
さてとエニグマ
俺の番だな。
行くぞ。エニグマ駆動。それ任せてくれ。それ
行きます。
俺の番だな。エニグマ
俺の番
駆動。
ダメです。
いや負けるか。
My only question is, I thought I used Zero Field. Did that thing hit twice?
それいいのか。そこだ。行くぞ。それ
任せて。
風よ我が力となれ。
よし。
いいのか。はやて風まず
Oh my god. Oh no.
みんな。
Fuck! That's so fucking stupid.
いいのか。
そこだ。
任せて。
行くぜ。
行きます。エニグマ駆動。それありエニグマ
そこだ。よし。エニグマそれ任せてくれ。はあ、
今だわ。みんな
行くぜ。
はい。ドライブ開始。
それ行くぞ。ストーン
や
行くぜ。
ほらありがとう。任せてくれ。エニグマ駆動。
Oh my god. What? I also hate the burst mechanic because like I can get it and then run out of it like before I get to the person I want to use the mechanic on.
行くぞ。
隙あり。
や
ザンツ。そこだ。俺の番だな。
任せて。
風間く光よ。
Oh my god.
みんななんとかしないと。
ありがとう。
行きます。ターゲットをすでに取得済みです。
風よ我が木に。
そこだ。任せてくれ。
Wait, he's level 110? Wait, when does the fight end? Because I died. And it told me to retry.
Enigma, Kudo. 任せろ。やっ任せてくれ。それ。
私の番です。ドライブ開始。それ。私の番ね。
よし。それ。そこだ。任せろ。
任せて。任せて。エニグマ。
俺の番だな。エニグマ、クダ。いいのか。早く。行くぞ。はあ。
ドライブ開始。エニグマ、クド。ありがとう。
よし。はあ。それ。俺の番だな。エニグマ、俺の番。クド。
今だわ。みんな。
それ。任せてくれ。それ。
行きます。
俺の番だな。行くぜ。やっ行くぞ。はあ。
任せて。
Why does my burst run out? I need the burst on Ellie.
我が力となれ。
俺の番だな。
せい。
任せて。行きます。それ。
任せてくれ。
Of course.
それ。
サンキ
いいのかが。
エニグマ、はい、駆動。ドライブ開始。それ。
サンキよし。
キー。
行くぜ。
任せて。
そこだ。キー。せい。
よし。それ。
サンキ
さてと。はい。ドライブ開始。それ。
任せてくれ。
よもやここ。
俺の番だな。
ほら。
助かりました。エニグマ。
よし。
駆動。行きます。
行くぞ。それ。
モーグン。任せて。さあ、全力で行くわよ。
あいた。
OK です。
任せろ。
行くぞ。それ。
さて。それ。
任せろ。
行くぞ。はあ。
さてと。エニグマ。
任せろ。
よし。いった。
風間く光。
今だわ。みんな行くわよ。
あいた。
オッケーです。
まだまだ未熟。
Oh, Jesus Christ.
やるね。
よし、やったぞ。
もうごまかせね
やった。
Level 110, by the way.
え。どんなもんだっつうの。
驚かせてくれる。これならば本当に俺たちを
アリオスさんから気配を感じません。
うつせみ。
しまった。
二の方、早手。三。
Jesus.
峰打ちでしょ。集中力を途切らせたらうまくいきませんわよ。
わかった。もう迷ったりしないから。
キーヤちゃん、
やめろ
やめろー。Oh. Does the tree form here? Yeah, actually, I think the tree actually forms here. Well, maybe not here.
Itai. 凄まじい密度を持った七属性の霊視情報。
成功しましたわね。失われし幻の手法の再現。いいえ、それすら凌駕するゼロの手法の誕生ですわ。
ゼロの手法。
Septarian of Zero.
なんだそれ。
ロイド、みんな。
キーヤ、本当にキーヤなのか。
うん。ベル、行こう。
わかりましたわ。アリオスさん、ここはお任せします。
承知した。
キーヤ。
おい、どこに。
ごめんね。今までありがとう。大好きだよ、みんな。
ほう。チビ、おめえ。
へえ、なんかすごそうだね。
キーヤ君、いや、教団に倣って巫女殿と呼ばせてもらおう。よくぞ再びこの世界に現れてくれた。黒井助の現当主としてお迎えできて光栄だ。
お父様、挨拶はそろそろ彼らからの送り。
おおようやく私の努力も実を。
大いなる司法を継ぐ者よ。ウロボロスのマスターに代わり、御身の権限をことほがせていただきます。
ささやかながら献上品をどうかを。
ありがとう。
Here we go. Summoning the ions. Dude, having them descend from the clouds is diabolical. Holy shit, yeah.
なかなかのおもちゃだ。
新規アイオン。司法が奇跡を振るうための3体のインターフェース。
予想以上の試合。結社の諸君、借りを作ってしまう。
こちらも資金面でいつも助けてもらっている。ゴルディアス級の運用データがそっくり使えたのも大きかったよ。
Thank you for providing me an avenue to apply all the data we accumulated
それ
from
に
40 years.
今回の件については、マスターの意にも仮に思う必要はあります。
なかなかキーヤさん。
わかった。
Yeah, wait until Nico B gets to this part of Azure whenever he starts Azure. Tanks were not long for this world. Jesus.
第五機構師団が壊滅しただと。
信じがたいことですが、巨大な人型が現れて全てをなぎ払ったと。
何よ、まあいい。列車砲起動。せめてもの情けだ。民間人のよ。
Ooh, not a good idea, Arabonia. Not a good idea. Damn. Well, bye-bye railway guns. Bye-bye railway guns. Walt's like, holy shit.
こりゃすごいや。ゼロの手法。よくぞ言ったもんだね。
ゴルディアス、しかも奇跡の代行者として自立行動させこれはあの方
と
まあ最初ですと。
今この瞬間をもってクロスベルは聖地となった。帝国と共和国という列強を退け、大陸全土に新たな我が黒い助の理想と正義を世界に広める。はあ
ありえないだろう。
私たち夢でも見ている。残念ながら現実みたいです。
その通りだ。奇跡の後にも現実は待ち受けている。
いたぞアリオス召喚、ご無事ですか。
Oh, hell.
抵抗は無駄です。
Oh, no.
この声は。
Fuck you, Noel.
すでにミシュラム一帯は国防軍が制圧しています。どうかおとなしく投降してください。
ノエル、お前。
This is why Randy fucks Mirie and not you, Noel.
ご苦労、シーカー少尉。私はオルキスタワーに戻る。彼。
了解しました。
待ってください。一つだけ、どうか一つだけ答えてほしい。もしあなたが数年前から彼らに協力していたのなら、ガイ・バニングスを、兄貴を殺したのも。
おい、ああ、その通りだ。
Motherfucker. Ah. I have more than what the guide tells me says I have, because I did I've like made up for not being able to get Vlad's the DP for Wald's fight and the DP for Sully's little like side quest type thing. Because I did the two or I did one of the Vita quests. So all right, well, that is it for tonight. We start the finale tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. We might start the finale tomorrow. It depends. I have a friend that likes to play that wants to play stuff on Tuesdays. So there is a chance I'll be playing stuff with him tomorrow. But we will see. Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out. If I don't play games with my friend tomorrow, I will definitely stream. So thank you. And if we stream, we'll be starting the finale tomorrow. So woohoo! Like the hardest fucking chapter of the game, because the final boss is like the hardest boss in the game. Actually, like the hardest boss in the series. And then we have to fight Aryan Road, and she's extremely hard as well. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.